Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about Armored Core 6 and the specs requirement on PC because I'm very excited about this game. I used to play those games on Xbox 360 and I understand lots of people never heard about this title before. I only know about this game because of Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Otherwise, that game probably wouldn't even exist. So, let's check the specs requirement. We don't know everything, we know only minimum, but let's have a guess what to expect from this game. Because the thing is, with recent system requirements, it's all BS. It's like a joke. Like, let me show you what I mean by that. Jedi Survivor. If you take a look, it's similar or in some case maybe even worse or lower specs requirements than for this game. When this game is extremely hard to run, 8 GB of RAM, less RAM, probably weaker CPU, when we know this game is very CPU heavy. Let's check The Last of Us. I think this is even bigger joke. I think this is like, I don't even sure if it's not false advertising, because there's no chance somebody can play this game with these specs, with 4 GB of VRAM. This is a joke. So, if this game has higher specs requirements than The Last of Us and potentially than Jedi Last Survivor, how you gonna play? Well, let's be more realistic because I think this developer is just being honest. If we check Elden Ring, it's quite similar or even lower. Especially the GPU here is lower than for Elden Ring and similar for the CPU. And the more important, maybe probably the more important, this game is available on Xbox One. Xbox One is 10-year-old potato machine. So hopefully, and I think it's gonna happen, the game will run pretty well on most machines if you have semi-decent CPU. And hopefully we're gonna enjoy this game because the game for me looks spectacular and more important, it sounds phenomenal. The music, I had a goosebump, when watching the trailer. So I'm really looking for that. However, one thing I think maybe people need to bear in mind, the game was designed for a controller, for a game controller, because all these mechs, they're turning quite slowly, occasionally. I don't know how they're gonna make it, and maybe it's not gonna be possible to do the same thing with the mouse, because the mouse, you move faster, you turn faster, and if there is a limit how fast you turn, maybe the game will make you to use a controller. I don't know how gonna solve this, so maybe that's the only caveat, to think about this, if the game gonna work well on mouse and keyboard, because that's not always the case. There's some games, some exceptions, like let's say Ninja Gaiden on PC, that require to use a gamepad, doesn't work with mouse and keyboard, so maybe that's the only thing. But other than that, I think the game is gonna work well for most people. So yeah, thanks for watching.